For Anthony Winston Mathis, also acting in my proper capacity of the trustee of the trust.
Oh, you're going to go that route. Good luck. Hey there, boys and girls. Wrangler here, and today we are looking at another one of the, how you would say, dumber soft-sit idiots that we've come across, and the judge ain't buying it. Enjoy, folks, and thank you so much to all of our subscribers and our channel members. It's an absolute privilege to be able to do this for you all, day in and day out. Thank you.
Very well, Mr. Mathis. Today's the date and time for your informal hearing. The citation before the court, Mr. Mathis, indicates that on May the 24th of this year at approximately 9 p.m., you are operating a 2024 Ford Edge, black in color, on 11 Mile Road, Near Washington, in the city of Royal Oak. A lesser included offense within nearly any moving violation, and Officer Moran indicates in his detailed note that your vehicle was on East 11 Mile Road at Washington and disobeyed the traffic signal. The officer had a green arrow and therefore driver had a red light. Mr.
And most of you who are here are aware that soft-sit morons like this, not only do they think that they don't have to have a driver's license, insurance, that they don't have to register their vehicles, they also feel that the moving traffic laws are optional as well.
Mathis, you have three options, and three options only, sir, in the protection of your own rights. You may, sir, admit responsibility in this matter. The court will attach the scheduled fine, and that will close the case. Or, Mr. Mathis, you may admit responsibility with an explanation that you believe mitigates these circumstances, or you have every right to deny responsibility, and the court will swear the parties and will take testimony. What would you like the court to do for you today?
Well, I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
The court does mind. You need to make a plea. I am required by law.
Well, I don't plead to anybody. I only plead to the Most High. Who are you?
He's the guy that's going to decide whether an arrest warrant is issued for you for contempt of court.
I am Magistrate William Urick, P43273. I am a sworn judicial officer of this district to take a plea. The motorist requesting this informal hearing, that being you, must make such a plea. You may admit responsibility in this matter.
I don't plead to anybody but God.
You may admit with an explanation, or you may deny responsibility, and the court will swear the parties and will take proofs. What would you have the court do for you today?
I don't plead to anybody.
Very well. Officer Moran and Mr. Mathis, please raise your right hands.
I do have a question.
The word diligent. That's spelled D-I-L-L-I-G-A-N, diligent. And it means, do I look like I give a fuck?
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you shall give before this court shall be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you very much. Please proceed.
Magistrate, on May 24, 2024, at approximately 9 p.m., I, Officer Moran, was in the area of East 11 Mile in Washington when I observed 2024 Ford Edge, black in color, traffic light. That light was red for that driver.
Very well. And with respect to your selection of citation, you elected to simply issue a ticket for impeding traffic. Is that correct?
I did, Magistrate, at that
And that's
time.
based on your discretion, your training, and your experience.
It is.
Thank you. You obviously have the right to rebuttal if you choose to use it, Officer Moran. Mr. Mathis, it is now your turn. What would you like the court to know, sir?
So I have a question. Are you a judge?
Mr. Mathis, the court has already indicated it is a sworn judicial officer. It is exercising its jurisdiction lawfully over you. So questioning the court's authority.
You don't have any jurisdiction over me. Or you don't have any jurisdiction. Okay.
Mr. Mathis.
No means no.
If that magistrate doesn't have jurisdiction over you, then what are you doing there?
The officer has already testified as to the facts of the case. It is now your turn to testify. You can tell the court anything you wish the court to know. The officer is representing the city of Royal Oak, sir.
Where's the city of Royal Oak?
Are you asking where it is geographically, or
Where is
are you
the city?
asking where it is in
Right
terms
now.
of who's present on behalf of the city of Royal Oak?
Where is the city of Royal Oak? Please bring the
Court doesn't
city-
understand your question. Are you asking where it is on a map, or where is the officer?
No, I know exactly where it is on
Okay.
the geographic location, but where are they right now?
The officer is representing the city of Royal Oak as a sworn and certified Michigan peace officer. What else would you like to tell the court, Mr. Mathis? And please, again, the court suggests that you focus on the events of the date in question.
Okay. Well, could you please bring forth the injured party? Was anybody injured? As I was traveling, the officer turned on the lights. No one was injured. So please bring forth the injured party. Based on the Constitution, the Sixth Amendment right, I have a right to face my accuser.
The officer is the one that accused you of the crime, and you're looking right at him. Get off the pipe, dude.
If the plaintiff cannot come to court, then this shall be dismissed. That's failure.
Again, the officer is the one that accused you of the crime.
Mr. Mathis, is there anything else you wish the court to know?
Please bring forth the injured party. If you can't bring forth the injured party, then this needs to be dismissed now.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen. Not.
And again, that's another SOVSIT frauditor tactic, is they will delay. They will try to get as many continuances as they can. They will try to delay whatever crime they have committed. And by doing this, they think that if they drag it out long enough, that the prosecution will lose its appetite for them. And sadly, it works. I'm sad to say.
Mr. Mathis, is there anything else you wish the court to know? The officer is representing the city of Royal Oak. This is not a case alleging physical harm or breach of contract.
Why are you trying to charge
This is
me?
a civil case
Why are you
under
trying
the
to
Motor
charge
Vehicle
me?
Code as it was decriminalized in 1979. This is a civil matter. The burden of proof is a preponderance of the evidence. The officer has testified as to what he observed, and it is now your turn to testify as to what occurred. There is no requirement under the rules of procedure, civil, to be present. The officer has stated very clearly and fairly and plainly what he observed that day. So as to your testimony related to the date in question, is there anything else you would like the court to know?
No, it isn't. If you guys can't bring any injured party,
Very
no
well.
one was injured. You guys are
Officer Moran, any rebuttal testimony?
No rebuttal testimony.
Yeah, the defendant pretty much did a good enough job kicking his own ass.
Thank you so much. Mr. Mathis, the burden of proof in a civil case is a mere preponderance of the evidence. The officer, a duly sworn and certified Michigan peace officer representing the city of Royal Oak, therefore, the court is finding you responsible for the citation as it was written. The fine for that serves $175. That is payable through the pay portal on the 44th District Court website, or you may walk a cash check or charge into the 44th District Court. Please don't interrupt the court, sir.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
You may walk a cash check or charge into the 44th District Court at 400 East 11 Mile Road, Monday through Friday, between 8:30 and 4:30. That's due within 7 days, Mr. Mathis. If you take exception to the court's ruling, you may post a bond in the amount of $175 within 7 days, and the matter will be placed upon the formal hearing docket of the chief judge of the district, and at that time, the city of Royal Oak would be represented by a city prosecutor. So either a bond or a fine of $175 payable within 7 days. That completes your hearing. Thank you.
All right.
Well, I guess he's going to have to get his mama to up his allowance. Anyway, boys and girls, and I know I make my living, now off of YouTube, but here's the thing. If you have the IQ that this moron does, stay the fuck off YouTube. It is not going to do anything but land you in jail. Anyway, they're Roughnecks. It's Wrangler. I'm out of here. I love y'all. Have a good one.